Hi, everybody. This is Rolanda Sumner. I am the CEO and founder of Life After Service Transitional Coaching, or LASCO, and I'm the creator of Business Launch Prep School. And today I'm going to go over why it's important to have multiple ways of capturing your client's investment quickly. And one of the reasons is if one of your payment gateways is shut down, you don't want to be fumbling around trying to open up another payment gateway, another way for your client to pay. The time between your client saying yes, they do want to participate in your program or your service, and the time that they actually make the payment and it goes through and you start work is very quick. And the reason because of that is people will change their mind. They'll talk themselves out of their transformation. They'll get scared. So you need to be able to start serving them quickly. And the best way to do that is have your payment gateways open. Have your payment methods open in tabs. And you not only need to have them open, but you need to have several different tabs and several different ways open just in case one way doesn't go through. So imagine if you're on the phone with a potential coach or someone that you're working with in their high ticket program, and they've gone over the objections, you're sold on the program, you're ready to go, and you're like, yes, you whip out your credit card, and then that coach or professional is fumbling. They're like, oh my God, the system went down. So now they're fumbling, trying to get another window open, trying to open up another app. What do you think is happening in your mind? You're starting to change your mind. Well, maybe I should be doing this later. Maybe this is a sign that I don't need to do this at all. You want to reduce those opportunities as much as possible. This person is taking a chance on themselves through you, and you need to catch them while they're motivated to start their way on a new transformation, a new life, a new way of doing business, or what have you. It's scary taking those big steps forward. Even if you have all the money in the world, it doesn't matter. Money, it's not the reason why people step back. There's other deeper reasons, and you don't want those other deeper reasons to creep up in the middle of your transaction, particularly if you've already handled their objections. Now, this is, of course, naturally, if you're doing everything you're doing with integrity, if you're sharing your business with integrity, you're not making any crazy promises, you're there to help them, and you're not trying to hurt anybody, then yes, you want to go ahead and get them right into your program, right into your system. You want to onboard them quickly, but you can't onboard them if you don't take the payment. And if you're fumbling, they're going to leave. They're going to leave the call. They're going to be too nervous. So I'm going to show you on my screen how you can do it. I usually have several payment methods in my tabs, and I happen to have two screens. So one screen, I'll have the prospect or the lead in a conversation with me via Zoom, and on the other screen, you can do this all on one screen if you want to. On the other screen, I have my payment gateways up. And so initially I go to my regular sales page, which has all of the different ways that they can pay, whether it be monthly payments or in lump sum. If their money is tight or they can't pay all at one time, they can apply for financing, which almost everybody gets accepted. But if all of these shut down, then guess what? I have the Square terminal. I can just I can type in the different products. And then I could take it from there. Or say Stripe is being a pain. I still have a link for Partially, where I set up a payment plan system. I give them the link, and then they fill it out and keep going. As you can see, it was really quick for me to go from tab to tab to tab because I already had those tabs open. I already had those tabs ready to receive payment. So if one fumbles, I can always come back up and go to another one. They don't have to wait minutes and minutes to process their payment. Invoices are great, but invoices aren't really the right move to make when you're trying to make a quick sale, when you're trying to help somebody get into your program. Because now you have to create the invoice, email it to them, then they have to look at it and sign it. And between the time you sent it to them and they second guess themselves, they're changing their mind. And I mean, you can have a great sales process. Everything was laid out. You nurtured them, you loved on them, they had a lot of free things, and they're making this commitment. And between the time that they said yes and they actually get to sign and pay that invoice, they changed their mind. They chickened out on themselves. There's a time and place for invoices and longer transaction cycles, but it's not when it comes to your high ticket program. Financial decisions on these matters on joining a program is usually quick. They already came to you because they want you and not someone else to help them with solving their issue. They want to work with you. But you got to meet them. You got to meet them there. And you have to be efficient so that they are able to participate in a smooth manner and they can get to their transformation. They can start the work that they came to you for. And when it comes time to having sales calls, you need to be able to close them quickly. Not because it's all about the money, though, we're getting paid for a reason, but it's not all about the money, but it's about helping them reach their transformation in the most effective way possible without them second guessing themselves. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I don't know if I really should make this investment. Now is not the right time. You've worked with those objections. So prove to them and your efficiency that now is the right time, that they are able to do this, that you are going to help them with their mindset so they can create more abundance, more time, more freedom, better relationships. Have your payment tabs available before you get on a call, and you need to have multiple ways for your new client to pay immediately. And once you see that payment hit or the indication of that payment going through, like you get a confirmation, then you quickly you quickly have somewhere in your system where they're enrolled into the program. You click a button or a button is automatically clicked. Some type of automation is happening where, they're receiving their receipt and they're getting their onboarding letter, email, telling them what the next steps are. You're telling them what the next steps are. You're telling them, hey, if you have any questions in this process, email me, email my team. But it's really important to have multiple ways for your clients to pay so that they're not second guessing themselves. Payment is just part of the transformation. They have to first get in the door. And if they're getting hung up on that part for various reasons, there's no judgment behind it. We've all done it at some point. Then they're not going to be willing to go further with you. They're going to be too afraid. So do you and your new client or your lead a favor and make sure you have all of your payment gateways up and ready, or the payment systems up and ready, so that if anything happens, you can capture that payment and you can get them on the way to their transformation. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to me via my BLPS link, tinyurl.com BLPS 2021, or you can make comments below and I'll be here to answer them. Have a good day.